At iHealth, we're laying the foundation for care that supports the whole person, mind and body, by creating peer support spaces for patients and caregivers, connecting individuals to trusted mental health resources, planning wellness workshops focused on resilience and self-care, building a compassionate, supportive community.
So let's talk about emotional support in everyday life. To all clinicians, how do you support children and families emotionally as they navigate NF?
Yeah, that's a loaded question. I wish, everyone had tons of resources when it comes to mental health because um, chronic diseases put a lot of burden not just on the patient, on their caregivers, their siblings, and there's data, right? That there's increased rate for depression in siblings of those with NF1. We do have an assigned social worker to our clinic, and she is a wonderful resource. And one of our social workers actually training to be a licensed counselor. So they're a big support system. And we do have access to neuropsychology for formal evaluation and also to get the psychological resources. But our point of contact, in case we're exploring, mental health resources, it starts with our social worker. And of course, I think we do the best job we can, but I think it does require training, just the way I trained in pediatric neuro-oncology. So as much as I can empathize and try to put myself in a patient's shoes, I still think it requires immense training and time and availability, and also immense support system for these patients. So I would not claim that I'm a trained psychologist, so we do have an assigned social worker who then taps into a variety of resources for our patients.
Thank
And
you.
we're working on actually in-person support group, although our patients have access to tons of online resources. For example, Children's Brain Tumor Foundation and then NF Northeast has excellent resources for online support groups. What we're hoping to do is have in-person support groups where our patients will meet every few months and see each other in person and talk about the issues that are important to them and their families.
And Joseph, what has helped your family and your child feel emotionally supported and empowered in daily life?
Thank you for that question. I can say, you know, when you realize your child has a rare diseases, it is too much to digest, right? As a parent, first thing we need to, as a parent, and me and my wife, you know, discussed about it and wanted to understand that, okay, we want to make sure that we accept the fact, this is not in our control, but he is special, so we need to support him emotionally, and we support him the way we could. And I can say that uh, even though we are concerned on what to expect, and we don't know because this every day it's like we're looking for what's new it's coming up, or every MRI we go into we are thinking about, okay, oh, hope there is no change, things like that. But the support we get from the doctors and clinicians, and the accessibility to them, if we have any doubt or questions, we can always reach out to them and get an answer and support ASAP. That helps us to, level head, make sure that we have support in place. And from the schools system, as well as we have the systems in place, like the IEPs and individualized educational plans, and in one-to-one support for the child in his studies and things like that, that enable him to help and overcome some of those, and be a better person. And as a parent, we are kind of talking to our community, and trying to educate people who are not aware of any rare diseases, and to talk to them and understand these are conditions which we need to look for, and how we can support these kind of patients with that rare diseases, and how we can be part of that, this the overall support. I mean, when I say the support, it's not only the family, there's also the community which helps to have a better outcome for the patient's mental well-being.